Hey everyone, my name's Ian. I'm a powertrain calibration engineer here at IE, and today we're going to talk about what actually changes whenever you flash a stage 1 tune on your Volkswagen or Audi vehicle. So you're actually going to be overwriting the ECU with modified code that increases power, performance, throttle responsiveness, and sometimes even adds additional features. The ECU is just short for engine control unit, right? Every single car has one. That's what's actually running your engine whenever you start the car. It's running everything in the vehicle every time you touch the gas. Hand me that ECU right there. This is an example ECU from a different vehicle. This is from a B9 S4 platform, so the newer 3 liters all have an ECU like this. Whenever you're tuning your car, you're actually modifying the code on this ECU in the same manner that an OEM would. So we're just taking that OEM stock file and adding performance and features on top of that for things that they may have left on the table, like additional power performance. This car has a slightly different ECU. We can look at that one. Every ECU is going to be somewhat similar in the way they look and will be in different spots on the vehicle, but they're all in general usually under the engine. This one here you can see a little bit different, only has 2 connectors instead of 6, but then there's other wires and stuff here for some development use that we use this car for. But we're actually going to program this part of the vehicle, but not like the older days where you have to remove it or do anything. It's all done over the OBD port in your car. Tuning your car is much simpler than it used to be. Simply pop the hood, add a battery charger, keep your key in the vehicle at all times, and then we can use the PowerLink app to actually program the vehicle while you sit in your driveway. And then I have a PowerLink here to share and show. This is simply all that's needed anymore to tune a vehicle, is a small OBD2 device. Every vehicle is going to have an OBD2 port. In this vehicle, you can see there's one included right here. Once you have your hood open, a battery charger connected, and your key in the vehicle, you can simply key it on, and then you're going to open up our PowerLink app. So to tune your car, it's really just plugging in the PowerLink, opening up the app, following all the pre-programmed checklist steps, and then tuning your car. So it's really just those 4 or 5 steps to reprogram your ECU and install the tune. So here's what you can expect with a stage 1 tune on your MK8 GTI. With the core stage 1 tune, you can expect to pick up nearly 100 horsepower over stock. You're also going to get features like auto protect, a rescaled boost gauge on the driver's dash to see actual boost pressure, octane switching, live view gauges in the mobile app, and then code clearing and other diagnostic tools from the PowerLink. So on top of nearly the 100 horsepower gain you're going to get on a Core 1 pump gas tune, you're also going to get things like auto protect. You're going to get a revised launch control fan strategy to keep your intake temps low. You're going to get stop-start memory enabled. You're going to get an increased rev limit on your engine to match if you have a TCU tune applied to your vehicle. You'll get free revving in park and neutral, and you'll also get access to the entire PowerLink suite. For some features in the PowerLink, you get access to the live view gauge, where you can monitor things like boost pressure, ignition timing corrections, wastegate percentage, pedal value. You can select and add anything from this list. You can also go to our extras and settings page and turn on data logging and data log your car as you drive. You might see some other things on this app that are not quite yet released, but are coming in spring 2026. You also get access to different tools like clearing codes, checking readiness, draining fuel from your fuel tank. So with stage 1, you also get the full suite of features in the PowerLink app. When you open the app, you'll start with the live view page where you can monitor all important engine parameters on your vehicle, like boost control, wastegate percentage, pedal, ethanol content, ignition correction, and modify it exactly how you wish to see the gauges. If you wish to record a data log, you can move off the live view page, go to settings, enable data logging, and then data log anytime your vehicle is over 50% pedal. So with data logging enabled, it'll record every single parameter from the live view screen into one CSV file, and the IE team can review your data logs for vehicle health and optimal performance. You can also use the PowerLink to monitor engine and transmission codes, see what's active on your vehicle if you have a check engine light or any other kind of diagnostic issues. You can also check your monitor's readiness before you go in for an emissions check and make sure that everything is passing on the vehicle. There's a lot of cool features coming out in spring 26, so make sure you join our mailing list to get all those updates. The stage 1 tune is great because you don't need any hardware upgrades. When you are ready for more horsepower, you can add things like an intake or intercooler or ethanol to run TrueFlex, but stage 1 as is a great value for your money that requires 0 modifications to your car other than flashing the tune.
So is it worth it?
The stage 1 tune is always worth it, in my opinion.